So just to recap, PRNS said this is going to be a neighborhood park. So that's really important as we look at ways to improve the plan. And the following suggestions are from several community meetings, not just the community meetings led by PRNS. So the first thing, and I know this is outside the scope of what the Parks Department does, but having a safe crosswalk is really important for access. It'll make it much easier to cross from the south side of Payne to the north side of Payne. As the garden is expanded, one solution to getting their trucks in and out is to turn it 90 degrees. We have a preschool that's generating a decent amount of revenue. It can help fund maintenance and maybe even some capital projects. It also provides an example of a successful public-private partnership and could encourage others to invest in the park, allowing us to leverage limited city funds. In doing so, we'd want to keep the preschool playground, and maybe there'd be some way to make it available for use on the weekends. It was talked about the idea of adding exercise equipment for seniors and others. Add a tiny house or two for, say, one of our city workers or maybe a teacher to live in to provide that 24-hour, 7-day-a-week on-site coverage. It sounds pretty radical, but it looks like they're doing it at Alviso at the county park. If this worked as a pilot, why not expand it to all the parks in San Jose? It could make them safer, and maybe we could start to put a dent in some of our issues of housing. And similarly, why not test a community center? And one way to do that is with a modular building. And the nice thing about a modular building is, after you've decided that you want to have something more permanent, this could go somewhere else. It'll allow you to try things and understand what programming makes sense, what the needs of the community are. The restroom could either be built into it or as a modular unit itself. And instead of destroying the Sharks playground, why don't we look to add on to it to make it age inclusive? And as we do that, let's add some shade. Let's retain the trees that we planted as part of the Beautify SJ project. To understand phase 2, we would take an activated placemaking approach. This is where we try things, whether it's bringing in games, maybe having weekly food truck nights. We already have a food trailer on Saturdays. Whether it's fruit and vegetable exchanges or master gardening classes, there's all kinds of opportunities to do fun things here and actually put different elements in a temporary basis and see what do people like. And that leads to the budget. What is the budget for this? If we have a way to understand what that budget is and let people actually participate in the design and in the budget, it truly will be a community park.